live from the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado, where the weatherman is warning local residents to brace themselves for a huge snowstorm. But tonight, the big storm on everyone's mind is taking place indoors at the McNichols Sports Arena, the site of tonight's landmark martial arts event. 8 of the deadliest fighters in the world will meet in a no-holds-barred combat to determine who is the ultimate fighting champion. Be forewarned, there are no rules, no judges' scores, and no time limits.
The fighters are entering the ring now.
That's an interesting robe he's wearing there.
It's much like a Samoan type of a gown.
Yeah, he looks pretty calm, pretty relaxed.
He looks like he's ready to go to me.
Yes, indeed. He looks psyched.
He's a very agile individual, too. I know him from Los Angeles.
Yeah.
One of the Bouillard brothers.
There's a line, we know what happens in Los Angeles.
Oh, yes.
A lot of things can be going on in your mind when you're walking up to the ring there.
Well, that's a long walk. You have to realize that's about 75 feet, and like I said, there's only 2 ways in and out of that place.
Yes, indeed.
Or over them. The sumo discipline is very formal because it's a very national sport of Japan.
Yeah, I understand.
And right now we're going to hear what Teyla has to say about his particular aspect.
My name is Teyla from Laie, Hawaii. I'm a professional sumo wrestler. Strongest part of my body is my heart, and I know I can win this fight.
Now into the ring would be Gordo from the Netherlands, who's a Sawat champion. Gerard is very strong with his legs, very strong kicker. Uses a lot of kickboxing techniques, very strong.
Well, he certainly looks pretty mean.
Looks like he's ready.
Yes, indeed.
Now, if you notice, most people will take their tops off, will be topless simply because they don't want their opponents to grab anything. There's nothing there to grab. There's no upper hand type movement. We spoke to Gerard earlier about his strategy. I'd like you to understand exactly what he thinks.
Hello, I'm Gerard Gordo. I'm a fighter of Holland, and my discipline is Savat. It's a French boxing, same like kickboxing, only without knees. I hope that I win the tournament and I don't make mistakes.
Now to our ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the contestants for the first match of tonight's Ultimate Fighting Championship. Fighting out of the red corner from the Netherlands at 6'5½", 216 pounds, the 1992 world champion French Sawat boxer, holder of the European French Sawat boxing champion title for 3 years in a row, the Dutch karate champion for 8 consecutive years with a record of 27-4, Gerard Gordo. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, Honolulu, Hawaii, floats higher in the Pacific tonight, free from the weight of our next challenger, standing 6'2" and tipping the scales at an incredible 420 pounds. This 3-year veteran of the Makushita class of the Japanese Professional Sumo Association. Combat fans, step back, make room for the giant, Tuli.
I think it's about ready to start.
I think I'd be pretty nervous if I were in there with somebody that large.
Well, yeah, but also somebody that good with his feet and good with his hands also.
Well, absolutely. Now, Gerard is used to wearing gloves when he's in the ring, and he's out there bare-fisted.
Yeah, they had the meeting, and they decided no hand wraps at all would be allowed. This is why the no holds barred, anything goes. So if you strike an elbow, you strike an elbow or a wrist or a shoulder, you might damage your wrist, and that could put you out.
It could.
But again, you have to stop yourself.
Yes, indeed, and once again, they knew what they were getting into when they got into it. So.
What was it like before the first game of the season?
I'm as nervous as I was then. I'd say.
This is just like the first game of the season. This is the first match tonight. This is probably going to set the precedence because now we're going to get right down to it. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, no holds barred. Anything goes. Just no groin shots, no eye gouges, and no biting. Everything else is okay. We're getting ready. The referee is in the center. And they go. I think there'll be a lot of stalking just to see what happens. Endurance is going to play an important part of this. Kathy, what do you think? Let's go. Whoa.
I think we're just missing teeth there.
Gerard just caught him with a real good roundhouse kick to the face.
Yeah, I think it's possible he may have a cut under his eye.
Yes.
They might be calling in the cut man now to take a look at it.
Yeah, they'll call the cut man. I don't think he wants to stop. He doesn't want to stop. They're just checking it right now. I think this has to be at least to check and see if the referees will allow it. He's checking it out.
I think Taylor missed one of his teeth a bit, Shot.
I think he did. It came right towards us. I think it's a, maybe we can put it out of the bed and we get a quarter in the morning.
Yeah, there's a bit of blood flowing out into that eye.
Yes. He should be ready to go. They should not be stopping him. Should not be stopping him. Exactly. They should start the match. They stopped the match, I believe. I'm not sure they're going to look at the replay. Now, if you notice, Taylor is trying to take Gerard down. He falls, loses his balance. Now, he stops right there. Now, watch. Bam, that's a right leg roundhouse kick right to the face. That's where the tooth came out. And he still stands there. He's stunned slightly. And then I think Gerard also struck him with a good right-hand hook. And I think that's where the cut is. I think the kick was below the eye. I think the punch was right on the eye. What do you think, Jim?
I think it was totally in the face. I mean,
Well, it landed
awesome.
squarely. No
Awesome.
question about that.
Tooth came out.
Yes. Kathy, did you catch that too?
No, I think it's under the table here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to find it later, and I get $1 for it. When I was little, you got a quarter.
Is that from the tooth fairy?
They
Or?
start again. The match has been called. Gerard Jargeau is the winner. One more time. Now, if you notice, Tuli is trying to force him into the corner to get him off balance and take him off his feet. Taylor loses his balance. Now he stops. They both hesitate, and now, bam, right in the face. That was right at the cheek. I think the punch was above the eye, or just below the eye, and cut it.
The mistake there was not getting up quick enough.
Exactly. He should have been up right away.
Absolutely. But I know a lot about getting up. I'm not going to stay there.
He sat there. I think he sat there, like you said, entirely too long. He should not have sat there. I think the old rules are that the match is broken up by the referee, and you get up and you start again. But
I think that's what he thought.
people have to realize that there's just no holds. If you're down, you stay there.
Here we are again.
Okay, here we go. Now watch. There's a hesitation, and bam. See where the kick lands? Just below the cheek. Now that stuns Taylor. He turns back around and takes a right hook punch to the face. I think that's what did the cut.
I'll tell you, there was a move when he was being charged, when he put his hand behind the head.
Exactly.
When you put your hand behind the head,
Push him away.
It pushes you down.
Exactly.
Your own force works against you.
Exactly. And that's 420 pounds going down.
Absolutely.